These are the times Jalen Brunson humiliated his opponents.
Finney Smith is on him, gives him too much room.
Brunson across the lane. Nice move from Jalen Brunson.
This year as well. Now here's Jalen Brunson against his former teammate. Cleveland leans out to challenge the shot.
First up, we got to rewind all the way back to high school. March 21st, 2015. Illinois High School Association Class 4A State Championship. Adlai E. Stevenson High School versus Whitney M. Young Magnet High School. Brunson's senior year. His team had never won a state championship. No team from Lake County had ever won a state basketball championship. But Jalen Brunson, he had other plans. He dropped 30 points to lead Stevenson to its first ever state title. That same year, he was named Illinois Mr. Basketball, a McDonald's All-American, and USA Basketball Male Athlete of the Year. But that summer, that's when the world really took notice. July 2015, FIBA Under-19 World Championship in Heraklion, Greece. Team USA needed a leader. They got one. Brunson led the Americans to a gold medal and was named the tournament's most valuable player. He averaged 14.0 points, 3.3 rebounds, 5.6 assists, and 2.1 steals per game.
In this long pass up ahead, he gets it back outside to Brunson.
In the semifinals against Greece, he dropped 30 points.
Brunson drives up. Oh, that is a big-time move.
Then in the gold medal game against Croatia, a game that went to overtime, Brunson scored all 14 of his points in the second half and overtime, adding 7 assists to seal the 79-71 victory.
And back outside, the long jumper from, there he is.
At 18 years old, Jalen Brunson was already a champion on the international stage. Now let's fast forward to college. April 4th, 2016, NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. NCAA National Championship game. Villanova Wildcats versus North Carolina Tar Heels. Brunson was just a freshman, starting alongside upperclassmen. The game came down to the final seconds. North Carolina's Marcus Page hit a double-clutch three-pointer to tie the game at 74 with 4.7 seconds left. Villanova called timeout. Everyone in America expected the ball to go to senior Ryan Arcidiacono. Instead, Arcidiacono drove, drew the defense, and kicked it out to Chris Jenkins on the wing. Jenkins rose up. Swish. Buzzer beater. National championship. Villanova 77, North Carolina 74. Brunson finished with 4 points in 22 minutes, but he was a national champion as a freshman. The foundation had been laid. His sophomore year, 2016-17, Brunson became Villanova's starting point guard. On February 18, 2017, against Seton Hall, he posted his first career double-double with a career-high 10 assists and 22 points. He averaged 14.7 points and 4.1 assists per game that season and was named a unanimous first-team All-Big East selection. But then, the 2017 NCAA tournament happened. Villanova was a #1 seed. They lost in the second round to Wisconsin, 65-62. Disappointment. But Brunson had unfinished business, so he came back for his junior year, and what a year it was. 2017-18 season, Brunson was named the preseason Big East Player of the Year and a preseason All-American by the Associated Press and ESPN. November 24th to 27th, 2017. Battle for Atlantis tournament in the Bahamas. Brunson led Villanova to the championship and was named tournament MVP. He had 18 points in the semifinal win over Stanford and 13 points in the championship game win over Georgia Tech. Then came March 10th, 2018, Big East Tournament Championship game. Villanova versus Providence. Regulation ended tied. Overtime. Brunson took over. He tied his career high with 31 points, adding
Brunson. And again, Brunson reloads in the corner and hits.
Adding 6 rebounds and 4 assists while shooting 12 of 23 from the field to lead the Wildcats to a 76-66 overtime victory and the Big East title. Providence had no answer for it. But the real magic happened in the NCAA tournament. March 16th, 2018, first round against Radford. Brunson connected on 7 of 9 from the field and finished with 16 points in an 87-61 win.
Off of Radford, Brunson with a drive and a spin and up and under.
March 18th, second round against Alabama. 12 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals in an 81-58 win.
Kicks it outside, Brunson 3.
March 23rd, Sweet 16 against West Virginia. 27 points to lift Villanova to a 90-78 victory.
Brunson now facing him on. Brunson blows by him, lays it in, +1.
March 25th, Elite 8 against Texas Tech. 15 points and 6 rebounds to help Villanova advance to the Final Four with a 71-59 win.
Brunson turns. Wow. Gets the roll. Big.
March 31st, 2018. Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Final Four semifinal against Kansas. The Jayhawks were a 1 seed, loaded with talent. Brunson dropped 18 points and dished 6 assists to lead the Wildcats past Kansas 95-79.
It'll be Michigan and Villanova as Brunson comes in for 2 more. What a move right around.
Philosophies out there, and they have that guy.
Villanova was going back to the national championship. April 2nd, 2018. Alamo Dome, NCAA national championship game. Villanova Wildcats versus Michigan Wolverines. This was Jalen Brunson's stage. He scored 9 points and grabbed 3 assists in the first half to help Villanova build a 37-28 halftime lead.
Villanova went on a run and gained control really early. Brunson.
In the second half, he continued to orchestrate the offense, finishing with 9 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds as Villanova dominated Michigan 79-62 to win the national championship.
In the midcourt, now Brunson steps up, fires the 3. Oh my goodness, big shot.
Brunson's junior season was complete. 2 national championships in 3 years. And for his efforts, he was named the Consensus National Player of the Year, winning the John R. Wooden Award, the Naismith Trophy, the Associated Press Player of the Year, the Oscar Robertson Trophy, and the Sporting News Player of the Year. He was a Consensus First-Team All-American, Big East Player of the Year, and winner of the Bob Cousy Award as the nation's top point guard. He averaged 18.9 points and 4.6 assists per game that season. Jalen Brunson had cemented himself as one of the greatest college basketball players in history. Now let's jump to the NBA. June 21st, 2018. Brunson was selected 33rd overall in the second round by the Dallas Mavericks. A steal. He spent 4 years in Dallas developing into a reliable contributor and eventually a starter. But on July 12th, 2022, Jalen Brunson signed a 4-year, $104 million contract with the New York Knicks. Coming home, his father, Rick Brunson, had been a member of the Knicks back in 1999, the last time the team reached the NBA Finals. As a 5-year-old, Jalen would sit courtside and watch the players work out, imitating their footwork and jab steps. Tom Thibodeau, now the Knicks head coach, was an assistant back then and remembered little Jalen in the locker room. Everyone would just crack up, Thibodeau said. He had their footwork down, jab steps, everything. He was in the gym all the time, and he was a sponge. And now, Brunson was back in that same building as a player. The 2022-23 season was solid. He averaged 24.0 points, 6.2 assists, and 3.5 rebounds per game. The Knicks made the playoffs and advanced to the Eastern Conference semifinals for the first time since 2013 before losing to Miami. But the 2023-24 season, that's when Jalen Brunson became a superstar. December 15th, 2023. Phoenix Suns at Madison Square Garden. Brunson dropped 50 points and went a perfect 9 for 9 from three-point range. 9 for 9.
Wonder when he'll return. His old team is here Sunday. The Washington Wizards, 73. There's Brunson coming right back.
He set the NBA record for most three-pointers made in a single half without a miss, 8, and tied the NBA record for most three-pointers made in a single game without a miss, 9. The Garden went absolutely insane. 50 points, perfect from 3, legendary. For the week of January 1st to 7th, 2024, Brunson averaged 30.5 points and 10.5 assists, leading the Knicks to a 4-0 record. He was awarded his second NBA Player of the Week of the season and third of his career. On January 1st, in new teammate OG Anunoby's debut with the Knicks, Brunson posted a career-high 14 assists against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on January 3rd, he followed that up with 13 assists against the Chicago Bulls, marking his first back-to-back double-digit assist games that season. Later in January, Brunson posted 5 consecutive 30-point games. His January 2024 was historic. He recorded the second highest single-month plus-minus, 256, in NBA history, trailing only Scottie Pippen's 272 in November 1996. On February 1st, 2024, Brunson was named a reserve for the 2024 NBA All-Star Game for the first time in his career. On March 14th, he scored 45 points against the Portland Trail Blazers.
Although a couple of them as Brunson knocks him down.
And the way they play for one another and Coach Willis.
Brunson draws the foul.
2 days later, March 16th, he dropped 42 points against the Sacramento Kings.
Kings back up by 3. Here's Brunson on the fade.
Really worked this opportunity with the Kings.
Brunson from 3.
Becoming the 4th Knick to score 40 or more in back-to-back games, joining Carmelo Anthony, Patrick Ewing, and Bernard King. Elite company. He finished the 2023-24 regular season averaging 28.7 points per game, 4th in the NBA, 6.7 assists, and 3.6 rebounds, while shooting 47.9% from the field and 40.1% from 3. He was named to the All-NBA second team for the first time in his career and finished 4th in MVP voting. But the playoffs? That's where Jalen Brunson truly became a legend. First round against the Philadelphia 76ers. Game 2, April 22nd, 2024. Brunson scored 24 points in the first half alone, finishing with 34 points in a 104-101 win.
To start this game, he's got 6 points. Knocks down his first three-pointer, and how about the hits as well? Buddy heeled in. Brunson gets by heel and scores on
The double-double, 16 and 10.
Well, Brunson with contact.
Then came Game 4, April 28th, 2024. At Madison Square Garden, Brunson erupted for 47 points and 10 assists. 47 points, 10 assists.
More from Tobias. If you're talking about being a championship contending team, Brunson wasting time. Brunson.
It was a franchise playoff record for most points scored by a Knick in a single playoff game, surpassing Bernard King's 46. It was also the first time in Knicks playoff history that a player scored over 40 points while also dishing out double-digit assists. The performance etched his name alongside the greatest single-game playoff efforts ever seen in Madison Square Garden. The Knicks won 97-92 to take a 3-1 series lead, and Brunson wasn't done. Game 5, April 30th, 2024, Philadelphia. Brunson dropped 49 points on 18 of 32 shooting, including 9 of 13 from 3.
Brunson shooting practice. He's got it. It's all Brunson. Spin.
49 points, another playoff career high. The Knicks closed out the series 118-115. Brunson became only the 4th player in NBA history to score 40 or more points in 4 consecutive playoff games, joining Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, and Bernard King. He averaged 35.5 points per game in the 6-game series against Philadelphia. Second round against the Indiana Pacers. Game 1, May 6th, 2024. Brunson dropped 43 points, including 21 in the 4th quarter alone.
Demar to be the primary matchup on Brunson.
To lead the Knicks back from a late deficit and steal Game 1 on the road, 121-117. 21 points in the 4th quarter of a playoff game. Insane. Game 2, May 8th, 2024. Brunson scored 29 points to help the Knicks win 130-121. But early in the game, he suffered a foot injury that sidelined him for about a quarter and a half. He returned and played through it, but it was clear something was wrong. Game 5, May 14th, 2024, Madison Square Garden. The Knicks were down 3-2 in the series. Brunson put up 44 points on 18 of 35 shooting to give the Knicks a 121-91 blowout win and force Game 6.
Turner made 3 threes immediately. Brunson strong to go in the first quarter. Brunson with defense on him scored.
44 points in an elimination game. He willed his team to survive. But in Game 7, May 19th, 2024, Brunson fractured his left hand in the first half, and the Knicks fell 130-109, ending their season 1 game short of the Eastern Conference Finals. Despite the heartbreaking end, Brunson averaged 32.4 points and 7.5 assists per game throughout the entire 2024 playoffs. March 29th, 2025, San Antonio Spurs at Madison Square Garden. Victor Wembanyama, the 7'4" phenom, was in town. Brunson dropped 61 points on 53.1% shooting, 23 of 44 from the field, 6 of 11 from 3, and 9 of 9 from the free throw line.
Brunson feline quickness, K9 attitude. Step back 3, bang, jack assists per game.
That's second in the league to Indiana. Brunson floats that one up.
61 points, a a career high, the most points scored in a single game in Knicks history since Carmelo Anthony's 62-point performance in 2014. Even with Wemby's length and defensive prowess, Brunson found ways to score at will. The Spurs won 130-126 in overtime, but Brunson's performance stood as a testament to his offensive mastery. Fast forward to December 17, 2025. Emirates NBA Cup Championship game in Las Vegas. New York Knicks versus San Antonio Spurs. Brunson led the Knicks to a 124-113 victory.
Brunson shifting gears and switching hands
For Luke Cornett.
Hard drive. Brunson banks.
Recording 25 points and 8 assists to capture the franchise's first championship of any kind since 1999. He was named the NBA Cup MVP after dominating throughout the tournament. In the Cup quarterfinals against the Raptors, he scored 35 points on 13 of 19 shooting, including 6 of 9 from 3. In the Cup semifinals against Orlando, he dropped 40 points. His per-game point totals in Cup play, 29, 33, 37, 35, 40, 25. He shot 46% from 3 throughout the tournament. The Knicks had a trophy, and Jalen Brunson was the reason why. The scary part, Brunson is only 28 years old. In high school, he led his team to a state championship and won Mr. Basketball. At 18, he won a FIBA U19 World Championship and was named MVP. At Villanova, he won 2 national championships in 3 years and was named National Player of the Year. In the NBA, he's a 2-time All-Star, All-NBA second-team selection, top 4 MVP finalist, an NBA Cup champion, and MVP. People said he was too small at 6 feet 2 inches. People said he was a second-round pick for a reason. People said he'd never be a number 1 option. So what did Jalen Brunson do? He became one of the greatest college players of all time. He became an All-Star. He became All-NBA. He finished 4th in MVP voting. He broke Knicks' playoff scoring record. He led New York to its first championship in 26 years. He's averaging over 28 points per game for multiple seasons. And the craziest part? This is only the beginning. Jalen Brunson isn't just a good player. He's a winner. He's a champion. He's a leader. He's built for the biggest moments. And at 28 years old in the prime of his career, he's just getting started.